Welcome to ATP Customs. Well, we got another fun project to play with. We got a 1942 Willys, however you pronounce it. I believe it's Willys. This is the first one I've ever actually been able to touch. And it has a cute little Buick V6 in it. I have not seen a Buick V6 conversion for a long time. And a really cool thing, which I did not know, was that it's a stainless body, that they actually do make a stainless body. Everybody kept telling me that they don't make stainless bodies for this thing, but this is all stainless. How cool is that? So what do we got to do to this thing? Well, it came with a whole bunch of parts, new seats, stainless hood, stainless fenders, and the body's not even bolted on. It was in another shop, and for whatever reason, it is not in that other shop anymore. And it just magically showed up yesterday to us. So we have to mount the body and put this thing together. No gauges, no wiring, no brakes. And then service it. It's where he wants the transmission swapped over to an automatic. It has dual exhaust on it. But it is cool. A 1942 little Willys. That is awesome. Never got to work on one of those before. It's got all new seats. Not sure what the factory manifolds are for, because it's got headers. So, I will talk to the gentleman today and see what we're doing. Looks like a really simple build, really fun to do. Gonna be awesome. It even has the chrome diff, a little bit of lift. I see some shackles. I'm just guessing at all this because I've never looked at one of these. I'm guessing that is some type of a shackle lift. What else we got in there? See, we're gonna probably have to deal with all that blue paint. That's gonna drive me crazy, the overspray. So we'll definitely clean all that up, make it look awesome. It's not getting painted. He wants a stainless Jeep. He wants it to be polished and look all shiny and flashy. So that's what we're gonna do. Make a nice, shiny, flashy little Willys. 1942, same year my dad was born, same year as my cab over. That's pretty cool. So we're just mounting the body and running into all sorts of little issues on the old Willys already. I don't know if you can see, but that one seems to be centered. That hole's not centered at all. It's close, but when you are putting it together, everything seems to be just off a little bit. And we are having an interesting time with the mounts. Now, because we have a Buick V6, I'm not sure if you can see in there, the transmission is touching the tunnel, and it has to go far enough forward to line up with all the body mounts. Now, the weird thing is that the cross, remember, I guess you call it a support brace. See if I can find one here for you. These are where the body mounts have to bolt onto, like here. So if you get the rear ones lined up, the front ones don't want to line up. Like, I'm thinking maybe it's for a newer Willys. You can get two of the back ones lined up and the front ones aren't even close. So we're going to have to make some new brackets to make all that work. But we should have this body on by tomorrow. Well, it is the end of the day. And how did we do today? What kind of problems did we run into? Well, lots of little fun stuff. The headers do not clear that inner fender well at all. So I'm guessing that's what the factory manifolds are for, which we're not going that route. I will not put factory manifolds on this fun little project. So we're gonna have to, we already pulled the headers off. We're just gonna have to shorten them, I think, and push them in a bit. There was lots of room to do that, so that should not be a major deal. The body mounts definitely are not lining up correctly to the factory mounts and holes, so we are going to have to get creative and make a few alterations on all of the mounts. Most of them, I think 4 out of the 8 actually fit. So the stainless body has actually been very difficult to fit with the fenders and the front end and everything. They're together now, but they were not an easy fit, that's for sure. We have a few little issues to deal with. See, there's a couple of broken bolts in there for the mirror, so we'll have to drill those out. Kind of cool. The rear seat actually has a stereo or a subwoofer box of some kind, custom built underneath the seat. Threw the roll cage in, it's bolted down just so it's out of the way. But it's all just kind of sitting there. By Monday, we should have it all bolted onto the frame. And then we're moving on to the fun stuff like mounting the brakes, the steering column, and the gauges. We are running into a little bit of a dilemma to figure out. This has the original Jeep transmission with a Buick V6. It does have a little adapter plate between the bell housing and the transmission up here. But that transmission's only 8 inches long. And swapping over to an automatic is going to be a bit of a challenge trying to find one that works with all of this. So I'm going to be Googling that all weekend, obviously. But I'm hoping that this thing will be running and driving out of here in approximately 2 weeks. It looks pretty cool. It's making me want to do more fun stuff. I'd like to see more chrome on this thing, actually, because I love chrome. I don't know who doesn't love chrome. I think it's awesome. Oh, yeah, notice the other cool thing. Not only do we have Mr. White's cool amp tires that say ATP, which I was very excited to see, we have AP, Apache, radials. Can't say I've ever seen those either. Just have ATP all over everything almost. Well, there you go. That is the end of the week, so your Monday morning video. And this thing we should be flying along with next week. And then I would like to set it next to that, just so you can see together how small this thing really is. I've never seen one up close, and wow, are they ever tiny. But it's awesome. I love it. Very happy to be able to work on something so fun. Looking forward to getting this one done. Moving on to the next one. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe.